Sorry, you're taking a break.
Good. This side of my hair looks good. This side is like...
No, it's not.
We'll see how this side is like frizzy and this side is like crunchy.
Ew. I'm being really confusing.
Okay. I'm filming.
Yeah, but you're not gonna put this in the video.
You never know. Ready?
It's like, oh,
girls
that's
are so dumb.
disgusting. She's like, oh, you like Taco Bell?
Everybody likes Taco Bell. Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Toni and I'm a homeschooling mom to 4 kids. And this is everybody's favorite video of the month, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where this beautiful special guest of mine comes and we're going to talk about what we read this month. Now, we're about a week later than we wanted to, but just pretend, okay?
Yep.
This is what we read in the month of February.
February?
Yeah. And we'll find out if we did amazing or not amazing, or maybe one of us did amazing and one didn't.
Amazing with what?
Reading.
Like how many books they read?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Amazing with what else? Cleaning your room?
Well, about like amazing books you read.
Anyway.
Like if you read a bad book
Well,
or an amazing
that's true.
book.
I just meant
who read the most amazing books and
Okay.
not like bad books.
That's true. Who read better books?
Yeah.
And who read a lot? Let's find out. So if you guys want to hear what we read, then stay tuned. So how many books did you read this month?
I read 4.
4. Okay. She thought she read 5. Okay, so she read 4. I read 2. So not bad. Not complete failures, but I wouldn't say we got like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're not in the booktube category yet, you know, where they read like 50 books a month or something, or
Yeah.
like 10 or 12.
We have a life.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know how they read that much. It is very difficult. Like reading 2, I felt like I read in my free time a lot. I only read 2 books, but
Yeah.
I'm a busy mom. It is what
And
it
you
is.
read slow.
That was so rude.
Oh, come on.
I do read slow. She is like I don't even know how you comprehend her. She reads so fast. It's
Whatever.
ridiculous. I always set goals to read more and then it doesn't happen. But I read 2. Well, I won't tell you if I liked them or not, but I read 2 books. Okay. So since she read 4, I'm going to let her go first. So what is the first book that you read?
The first book I read was Husband Auditions by Angela Ruth Strunk. So this is a romance, and I read it for
Is this a Christian book?
I think it was Christian.
Okay.
I don't know.
Speaking of failures, you don't remember?
It was probably Christian.
Okay. We're not sure if
Yeah.
it's Christian, but it was it clean?
It was pretty clean. It like mentioned sex a lot and like talked about it, but like not like explained a lot about it. Just like they mentioned it a lot throughout the book.
Like,
Which, like
wanting for it to happen?
Like-
or
confused kind of like why some people didn't do it like early or like stuff like that.
so I
And
bet it's not a Christian book.
well, there was no
It's
like
probably not a Christian book.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
There was no language though.
Okay.
So
But other sexual content.
yeah, well,
But not graphic
not
stuff,
really.
but still talking
Like,
about it.
Like nothing happened.
Okay.
Farther than a kiss. So it's about a girl and she really wants to like have a relationship with someone, but she just hasn't like found that person yet. Am I going really
No,
slow?
you're fine.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because we're doing a video. Is that too bright?
Yeah, makes me look pale.
Oh. Okay. Why am I looking at you? I was just looking. Do you want me to look at the screen like this?
No, but you're like
Okay. No, I wasn't.
that's what it felt like.
Okay. All right.
I look so pale.
You are pale. What do you want me to do? It's okay. Oh, it's a girl that really wants to be in a relationship.
Yes. Her friend gives her this note of like I don't remember what year it was, but like in the 1900s.
What do you mean, the 1900s?
The 1900s.
Please tell me you're not talking about...
Like maybe 1920?
Okay, good.
Calm
I
down.
thought it was like the 90s or something. You know how
Why is
they
it the
keep...
1900s?
1990 is the 1900s.
Really?
1990 is 1900s. If you mean like the early 1900s, that's one thing.
Yeah.
I thought you were making a joke
like
about...
1900.
Okay.
That's the years I was talking about.
Okay.
Not when you were alive.
Okay. All right.
Of how ladies used to like use this list of how to get guys. And so she thinks it's like kind of dumb at first, but then she starts going off this list and she makes a YouTube channel about it with her friend
Okay.
who's a guy.
Okay.
but they don't want a relationship.
Okay.
But yeah, so she starts
like testing out this list.
Yeah, like making fun videos of like doing these things, like different funny things of how to get a guy.
Like, what's an example of one?
Okay, one of them was like she went to the park, and they're filming this. She went to the park and used what is it called? Lasso?
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay? Mm-hmm. She used a lasso to like get a guy.
Okay.
And like that was just one of the funny things.
Okay.
And the guy was actually really cute.
Okay.
And she thought he was cute.
Okay.
But yeah.
So that was the whole
That's
thing was just
like
about
one of the things.
her testing out
Uh-huh.
these things, and then and it's just a love story.
Yep, it's just a romance.
Just a romance.
Just
Okay.
a cute romance. Yep.
So, and it was clean for the most, at least language-wise.
Yeah, there was no
but-
language.
Okay.
So it was probably Christian.
If it talked about sex a lot, my guess is no.
Well, it didn't like deeply talk about it. It just like mentioned it a lot.
What do you think, moms? I'll look it up. Okay. So
Because I don't think I would have. I literally ordered it from the library, and wouldn't have ordered it if it wasn't Christian. Probably.
Probably. Okay.
Well, you wouldn't have let me read it if it wasn't.
Okay.
Right?
I wouldn't have if I knew about it. Sneaky. Okay. I'm just kidding.
Sneaky.
She's great. I'm just kidding. What would you rate it?
I would rate it 4 stars.
Yeah? So
Yep.
you really liked it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. My turn. Okay, so the first book that I read is called Plummet by Brandon Collins. First, I'm going to tell you, I've read Brandon Collins. The first book that really, really like got me into reading was Brandon Collins called Violet Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so good. You started reading that and
Yeah.
you need to finish it. And that was so good. And I don't know why I have not read more of her books. I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm really confused.
You really don't know.
I don't. Because that first one was so good. So anyway, this month I was like, let me give another one of her books a try. Because I remember liking that a lot. So this one, Plummet, was so good. It was super fast paced. This was the cool part. It was a different kind of book than a typical, like most of the books I read are murder mysteries. It was different than the typical murder mystery where it's like, you know, dead body and then trying to solve the mystery or whatever. This was different because it's this girl, this like lady, I don't know what to call people my age. Lady, woman, girl, female, anyway.
Old lady.
She's gonna get kicked out of this video. If she's not here by the end of the video, you know why. This was different because it's this girl who has this secret past that we don't know about, but they kind of allude to it. And then she is at this new job, and her boss kills someone in his office. He has her come into the office, like calls her from her desk and was like, I need you in here. She comes in, sees a dead woman on the floor, and he like is like, I need you to cover this up, and like kind of guilts her into helping him. And she knows that she shouldn't be helping him hide this body and cover up this crime, but she kind of feels like she has no other choice. So it's just different because instead of it being like a bad guy after you, it was her getting deeper and deeper into helping this guy cover up this crime, and then doing this, and the police investigating. And it was so good. It was so edge of your seat right from the beginning. Super, super good. It was intense from the beginning all the way to the end. Loved it. So good. I read it pretty fast for me. The other cool part about it that I think you would like, and if you are mother-daughter, I think it'd be fun for you to read together, was it had 2 different perspectives, and it was the mother sometimes, and it was the teenage daughter sometimes, and they live on their own, no dad in the picture. It was cool because you, as a mother of a teenager, it gave some of the teenage perspective of some hard things she was going through with being like bullied at school and trying to find friends, and some struggles she was dealing with and some like trouble she got into. But you get the teenager's perspective. I don't think I've really read a book from a teenager's perspective, not an adult book, you know, so it was really interesting. I really liked it. I loved it. I gave this book 5 stars. I loved it. It was super, super good.
Did you give Violet Dawn that stars?
Absolutely 5 stars.
Did you read the whole series?
No, but I have the second book. That's why I'm like, why didn't I read it? I don't know. I think I found Terry Blackstock right after Brandon Collins and like read all Terry Blackstock stuff. Blah, 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 blah. I think I read all Terry Blackstock's. Why? I think after I found Brandon Collins, I found Terry Blackstock and read all of her stuff and just never got back to Brandon Collins. But it's so good. So good. So I loved it. Your turn.
Okay.
What's your second one?
My second one is Life Flight by Lynette Easton.
That was mine from last month, right?
No, not.
Or a couple months ago?
Like many months ago.
Okay. So, okay.
Because before we stopped.
She introduced me to Lynette Eason, who I had not read yet.
Yeah.
I love her. Okay, you talk about it.
Okay.
But I was like, you have to read this one. It was so good. So
yeah.
Okay.
So, it's about a girl who works for Life Flight. So she's like one of those emergency people in helicopters. And they do rescues for the mountains. And this
They rescue the mountains?
They rescue people in the mountains.
I knew what you meant.
Thank you for
Okay.
that. It starts off with her on this like case or like emergency?
Like a call. Yeah, she got
call.
called out on an emergency
Yes.
to help somebody.
And
Something.
something happens with their helicopter, so they can't like get them back really fast, and she's dying. She or he is dying.
The patient.
Yes. So she runs to this like town kind of in the mountains to try to find help, but no one will answer their doors because there's a serial killer on the loose. And it was like really intense because like there's a serial killer. There's two serial killers on the loose, and she's trying to find help to get this girl. And then there's also romance that ties into it because this like cute guy is helping this cute girl. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It was really
good.
suspenseful.
Yeah.
Like, it was another one of those that was like,
Yeah.
you don't want to put it down because it was so suspenseful. It's good.
And there's a second book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't know. But
Okay.
there is this second
We should read that next time.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you give this?
4 stars.
4 stars? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I feel like I should rate mine lower.
See, I think I rate mine higher. I'm like, if it's good,
Yeah.
I give it a 5.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are like, oh, this was the best book ever. It gets a 3. And I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gave Life Flight a 5.
I don't know. If it's really good, I rate it like a 4 or 5.
That's rude. What does it have to be to get a 5?
What?
What's it
I
have to
said
be to
if
get a
it's
5?
really good, I give it a 4 or 5.
4 or 5, but
Yeah.
like it has to be amazing, best. I mean, it is amazing to me. I thought it was great. I just have a lot of favorite books.
Wait, you rated it 5?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
you do rate a lot of stuff 5.
I know. Okay. Are you done drinking?
Sorry.
So my second book was, since I just finished Brandon Collins, I was like, I'm just going to read another one of hers. So I checked this one out from the library. So I got sidetracked. Okay, that's so funny. I love it when I say funny stuff. Okay, I checked out Sidetracked by Brandon Collins, and this was really good. I really liked it also by Brandon Collins.
We know.
This is the longest, weirdest video ever. So this starts out with this. She does, I don't know if she always does this. I think in her books, it seems like her character always has this secret backstory, like the secret like history past that she doesn't want people to know about. So this girl Delaney her friend is getting married, and they were at a bridal shower. Her friend is getting married. So her friend left the bridal shower, and then Delaney's going home. I can't remember if they lived together, or I don't know if they were roommates or what. I think they either lived in the same place, like apartment complex, or they were roommates, one or the other. But she's on her way home and sees a dead body on the ground. So she like pulls over to go see like what in the world, or she sees something and she goes to see what it is, and it's her friend that just left the party.
Oh.
So because of her past, she really didn't want to be in the spotlight or anything. But obviously she was, because she's the one that found the body. They accused someone who she totally believes wasn't this person, and he's like super sweet. And so she's like trying to clear him and defend him, and there's no way it could be him. And then that was kind of, that made it difficult with her friend's parents, because they just wanted to believe that they caught the murderer. So the cool part was it goes back and forth from her present day, what she's dealing with, and her past, her childhood. So like so it'll have like the date, and it'll have what's happening right now. Then it'll have a chapter where it goes back to like 1995 or something like that, when she was a child. And then it talks about this major trauma she had as a child. And it's not just major trauma, but it's crazy what happens. So that's all I'm going to give you. But it was where I was reading the book and I was like, what? Like I couldn't believe what happened to her. So, and then the whole story. So then you've got kind of a mystery of like, oh my goodness, how's she gonna get out of this from the past and the present, and anyway. And then it all came together in the end, and it was really good. I really, really liked it. So I mean, I gave it a 5-star because I really liked it. So
Which one
yeah.
did you like better? Like if you had to choose,
Like
you were die and you could only read one of these. Like
I think if I had to choose, I would say Plummet because it was so different. Just because it was like the different kind of cover up. But I really liked both of them. They were really, really good.
It reminds me of If I Run.
Yeah.
Because
A lot of these are very similar.
Yeah.
Kind of different. They all have different stories, but they're like,
Yeah.
it's like, and which is good when you like that kind of book. So, yeah. So both of mine were 5 stars. Okay. So what's your third book? Your third book?
Yeah, third book is What Happens Next by Christina Susan Nelson. Going into it, I thought it was going to be like a mystery, and it kind of is a mystery. It is a mystery. I don't know what I'm talking about. It is a mystery, but it's not like suspenseful mystery. It's more like she's trying to uncover something from the past.
Okay.
Nothing really happens with like the murderer is still alive and trying to get them, like like a regular kind of mystery book would be.
So it's not like super suspenseful.
Yeah,
edge of your
it's just
seat.
like she's trying to figure this out.
Okay.
But anyway, it's about this girl, and she's a podcaster. So she has a podcast called What Happens Next, and she basically like uncovers stories of like people that went missing and stuff like that. And her friend from childhood went missing like 30 years ago. And so she goes back to her hometown to try to find out this mystery and like what happened to her. And it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I was like really hyping myself up about it, but it really wasn't as good as I thought. Like it was just like super slow.
You didn't really want to finish it, right?
I didn't want to finish it. It was just like, I don't know. The ending wasn't even like amazing. It was just like, I don't know.
Was this a Christian book?
Yeah, it was Christian.
Okay.
It wasn't what I expected though.
Okay.
So I
That's a
think I
bummer.
rated it 3 stars.
Okay.
So.
See, then your other one should have been a 5. If you really didn't like that, I would think that would be a 2.
Oh.
If the other ones are 4, you know.
But like my absolute favorite books are like 5 stars.
Okay. I hear ya. Yeah.
Like books that I would reread many times. Where Lifelight, I don't think I'd reread it. Like it was really good,
okay.
but it's not something that I would reread.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like If I Run, I would give it like a 10, 10 stars or something.
I would reread
because
that.
I listened to that and
Yep.
Okay, cool. Well, that's a bummer that one was just blah. But
Yep.
what about your 4th one?
Oh, you're done. Yeah.
I don't have any more to share.
The last one that I read was Live by Sadie Robertson. This is more of like a self-help kind of not a devotional, because it's not like, I don't know. When I think of a devotional, it's like each day you read something new. It's just like a chapters of just different topics.
Nonfiction and just, is it her life or
Yeah,
is it
she
just
gives stories about her life
Okay.
and like encouragement, and it was really good. I really
And
liked
she's
it.
the Duck Dynasty, like,
Yeah.
daughter of one of them. I don't know. Really pretty girl.
Yeah.
But such a sweetheart. She has a podcast too, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I listened to her podcast. It was just a good like encouragement kind of.
Yeah. And
I
you're
really
a
liked it.
Christian, like it's a Christian spiritual encouragement for young girls, teens, like what age range?
Both helps you like live life.
Live. Because it's called Live? Live. Okay. Okay. And what would you rate that?
I think I gave that one a 5 stars because it's something that I would like reread throughout like
life.
Like
you'd want to have that on your shelf and pull it down when you need encouragement or something. Okay, good. So that's everything. That's what we read. This month, which has already started, is March. And we are going to do middle grade March, which we did last year. I don't know if we're going to do all... I usually only read 2 books, so we'll see. But you read more. So I don't know if she'll do, or both of us will do like a couple middle grade ones and then one mystery just to mix
right
it
now
up.
I'm reading an adult book, so
you're not following the rules already.
no, I'm not.
Interesting. Okay. So anyway, tune in at the end of this month or the beginning of next month, and we will talk about what we read this month. But if you guys have any book recommendations, let us know, because we always love to hear from you guys and hear what you think we should read, especially if there's a middle grade one, because that's kind of like, I don't know, neither of us are in that age anymore, so we're trying to see what would be fun to read. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. That'd be great. And don't forget to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed so you don't miss all of our amazing videos, books, mom life, homeschooling, and thrifty stuff. We are so thrifty. So we love thrifty stuff. Okay, so let us know in the comments even what you want to see from us soon. That's always good to hear from you guys about that. That was weird. Okay. And and thanks for being here. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.